The wind on Harkon 7 howled like an animal left starving. The planet's nights were brutal, razor-edged cold that cut through even the most advanced thermal gear. Private Mason Hale crouched near the wreckage of his crash-drop shuttle, clutching the ragged survival blanket that was little more than reinforced foil. His mission had been routine: deploy a beacon relay on the ridge, return, and report. Instead, an unexpected storm threw his craft into a spiral, leaving him stranded. His suit systems blinked warnings. Oxygen was stable for now.
Heat, less so.
Without shelter, he wouldn't last long. That was when he heard it. A low growl. Hale froze, pulse racing. His visor scanned the shadows until a pair of glowing amber eyes locked onto him. An alien wolf. He remembered the reports from planetary surveys. Large, fur-like blackened steel, and rumored to be as intelligent as some primates. The beast padded closer, hackles raised, breath steaming. Hale's training screamed, "Stay still, don't provoke." But instead of lunging, the creature staggered. Its gait was uneven, one leg dragging, fur clumped with frost and blood. It wasn't hunting, it was dying. Scene 2. The decision. Every survival manual said the same thing. Don't feed predators, don't share heat, don't invite danger into your camp. But the look in the wolf's eyes wasn't hunger, it was desperation. Hale exhaled slowly. "Hell with it," he muttered. He unclipped the edge of his blanket, spreading it across the jagged ground. The wolf growled again, low, cautious. Hale knelt and extended a hand, palm outward. "I don't have much, but freezing alone sucks."
"You want in, fine.
"Just don't eat me." The alien wolf sniffed the blanket, then him, its breath hot against his glove. Finally, it lowered itself beside him, pressing its massive body against his legs. Heat bloomed instantly. He hadn't realized how cold he was until warmth returned. The creature shivered, then settled, its heartbeat a heavy drum beneath its ribs. Hale allowed himself the smallest smile. "Guess we're partners now." Scene 3. The Bond. By morning, the storm had buried most of the wreckage under frost. Hale stirred awake to find the wolf still beside him, amber eyes half-lidded, watching. "You made it," he said softly. The wolf's ears twitched at his voice. Hale noticed now the subtle differences in frame, the softer jawline, rose and sniffed around the site. She limped still, but less badly. Hale offered her a ration bar. She sniffed, sneezed, and then, shockingly, nudged it back toward him. Refused. Instead, she nudged his canteen, indicating water. Hale poured some into a shallow piece of debris. She drank carefully, never breaking eye contact. There was thought behind those eyes, not just animal instinct. That night, when the temperature plunged again, the wolf pressed herself against him without hesitation. This time, she curled her head over his chest, and her thick fur insulated them both. Hale stroked her neck absent-mindedly. "You're not so bad," he murmured. She chuffed softly, a sound startlingly close to laughter. Scene 4. The Revelation. On the third day, while Hale attempted to rig a comm booster, the wolf disappeared. Panic knifed through him. She'd been his lifeline, his heat source, his sanity. Then, hours later, she returned, dragging something in her jaws. A bundle of scavenged scrap from his shuttle. She dropped it proudly at his feet. "You brought this back?" "For me," Hale asked. She wagged her tail. Wagged. Like a dog. Piece by piece, with her help, he managed to strengthen the transmitter. By nightfall, the faintest ping reached orbit. Rescue was possible. Hope flared. That night, beneath their shared blanket, the wolf's breathing was steady, her body warm. He whispered, "Thank you." And that was when she spoke. Not in words exactly, but a rumble of meaning pressed into his mind, telepathic, raw, but clear. Sharing warmth is mating. Hale froze.
Wait.
What? The wolf, no. The being, nuzzled closer, amber eyes glowing. You gave me blanket. Shared your breath. Now we are bound.
Bound. Mating.
The weight of her certainty crashed into him. Oh, hell, Hale muttered. I just wanted to keep us alive. Life is bond, she replied firmly.
Scene 5. The choice.
The next morning he tried reasoning. Look, you're incredible. Strong, smart. But I'm human. You're well, wolf adjacent. Where I come from, mating means, he stopped, flushing despite the freezing air. Her head tilted. Different names. Same meaning.
You share.
You protect. I protect you. Forever. And she meant it. Hale saw no doubt in her. When the rescue beacon finally drew a dropship, he expected her to vanish back into the wild. Instead, she stayed at his side, for brushing his knee, eyes challenging anyone who approached. Sir? One Marine whispered as they loaded Hale aboard. Why's the local predator guarding you like it's your wife? Hale buried his face in his hands. Don't ask. But when the ship's ramp closed, the wolf leapt in after him, settling at his feet. She'd chosen him, and nothing would change that. Scene 6, New Beginnings. On the orbital station, chaos erupted. Scientists clamoring, officers demanding quarantine, security warning of risks. Through it all, she never left his side. Tests confirmed she wasn't just an animal. Her species possessed advanced neural communication, pack-bonding rituals, and remarkable problem-solving. She wasn't a pet. She was a person who insisted she was his mate. In time, the brass relented. The wolf, who Hale named Naira, was granted provisional ally status. She adapted shockingly fast to station life, padding through corridors, learning basic commands, and startling officers by opening doors with her jaws. At night, though, she was the same as on Harkon 7. Pressed close, sharing heat, her heartbeat steady against his. Hale never quite answered the question gnawing at him. What did mating mean to her people? But he knew this. He'd saved her life. She'd saved his. And somewhere in the freezing dark of an alien world, a bond had been forged. Scene 7. The ending. Months later, on another mission, Hale stood on the observation deck, Naira at his side. Stars stretched endless before them. Funny, he said, scratching behind her ears. One blanket. That's all it took to change everything. Naira's eyes gleamed. Blanket was beginning. Bond is forever. And for once, Hale didn't argue.